Hello and welcome to our Tuesday live trading session. Hi guys, my name is Mbugum Tiana, the CEO and founder of the International School of Traders. Today, I'm going to be looking at the markets live with you, and I'm going to be discussing some of the opportunities that we might be taking and that we are taking this week, even though this is considered as one of the most riskiest weeks, but we're going to trade anyway. Why am I saying that? Because we are expecting the non-farm payrolls in the US this coming Friday on the 8th of March, in the 8th of March 2024. So this coming Friday, we're going to be expecting the NFP and also looking at the other things as well that are happening in the market. We are seeing that market is probably going to be building up to that moment of the NFP. See sharp and big moves in the NFP, but usually most of the cases that the market start moving even before the NFP, meaning before Friday, we start seeing some of the changes in the market, and then we see how can we trade the markets during the NFP. So yeah, just for today, is about looking at those opportunities and looking at how the week is expected to stand in our direction, this particular or in our direction. So looking into the market, I'm going to start off with GBPST. GBPST has been one of those beautiful, not GBPST, Euro USD has been one of those trades where I have profited in the past and most of the times in the past. And what I've gone ahead and done is I've opened a trade as a sell simply because we are exactly around the 78.6 level. And I have been looking at this market as a very bearish market, and I've always been considering this market in that type of way. So what we are seeing in this market is that we are seeing the market retracing all the way up to the 78.6 level, and we are kind of stuck in that level. And what I am looking to see is to see markets coming down all the way down to this level as a seller's market. So what we can end up seeing as well in this in the next couple of days or candlesticks is that what we can see, market can start creating some sort of a scallop in terms of going all the way down, then go and hit our target. So I've been looking at this market and I've profited from it. I am going to be profiting from it if markets continue moving all the way down. So I'm in a sell on Euro USD. If you are catching it around the 1.08448 level, let me just share with you some of the levels that I am looking at, and let me quickly share with you. Now, in this particular case, what we're going to be doing is, or what I'm going to be looking at is the stop loss and take profit. In this case, I have 1.08984 as my stop loss, and my take profit is at 1.0696956. So that is what I've called out in terms of my levels of take profit and stop loss. This is a good risk reward ratio in terms of risk management. So yeah. Also, if you do have a small account, just put on a filler trade, or if you can't afford to lose this amount, please do not, or actually, let me say, please use proper risk management. Decide on what you want to do, but use proper risk management in all or at most cases. Okay, cool. So now GBPST is one of the setups that I've looked at over the past couple of days and weeks. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've mapped it out in terms of the Fibonacci levels. As you can see on this small portion of this side, which which we are looking at, I have looked into this market as a seller's market, and I'm going to show you now that we have been looking at this market over here as a seller's market, even though it's not a big seller's market for now, but we are in that moment where we are seeing those lower lows and lower highs. And in this case, we are creating a lower high again. And what I'm expecting is I'm expecting the 78.6 level market to be hit, and then the market continue going all the way down. Yes, I do have a sell limit and a stop loss in place, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on another sell limit order so that I am in the trade and I do not lose, not necessarily miss out, but yeah, I do not miss out when it start moving in my direction. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna map out this trade in this type of way. I'm gonna put a sell limit order in this particular case, just at the 78.6 level. Let me quickly put in a stop loss in this particular case. A stop loss is going to be at, okay, cool. And then my take profit. And this is not my actual stop loss, take profits and stop loss. So I'm gonna give it to you now, so that we start moving. I'm gonna show you very quick. Just wanna take on these few levels quickly. Uh-huh. Okay, so I do have a sell limit order exactly at the 1.27181 mark. That is a sell limit, and a stop loss at 1.27890 mark. I do have a take profit of 1.25191. So that is how I'm looking at this market over here. Yeah, I think it's clear how I'm planning to take this trade. I'm looking to see markets coming all the way down. This is a 4-hour time frame, which is fine. Yeah, on a gold, I'm not gonna be trading gold simply because I misunderstood gold last week, and it did take me out quite a number of times. But I'm not gonna be taking it now, since I'm looking at these few levels here, and I'm expecting markets to give me a much more clearer direction before I take the trades, right? We are actually trading at exactly 2,121 level, that is per ounce of gold. And for me, these levels over here are hectic, are crazy. We might see markets over the next couple of months plummeting, or actually falling all the way down to around 17 or 16 or 1600 in this particular case. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this market to drop, if it does drop, or just give me a clear direction in terms of where it wants to go over the next couple of days, and then I can take on some few trades on this one. And then on GBP and on the NZDSD, I do not have anything. On CAD JPY, I do have a couple of, I do have a sell limit. I don't know if I did mention this over on the previous videos, but what my outlook was, I'm looking to see markets coming to this level, then we buy all the way up, right? However, there is also another view on a 1 hour time frame, right? Where we can take on this trade exactly around the 78.6 all the way up to this level or area, where we can take a buy limit order. So I'm gonna open a small trade here as well. In terms of buy limit order, is going to be my buy limit order on CAD CAD JPY. My price is, I'm taking a sell limit order exactly at 110322 mark, and then I'm going to be looking to take profit. Okay, just give me a few seconds before I give you guys. Okay, I would like to modify my take profit to these levels here. Stop loss can be below this level, right? It can. But also I want to cover this area, the buy limit area, and I want to be covered. Maybe my stop loss can be below this area, right? So yeah, I'm looking to lose how much? $34 to gain. It's again around 80 or $90. Yeah. So this is a good risk reward ratio. And then let's look into other trades. CAT, CHF. Am I looking to see anything here? Uh, I actually do have an instance, right? My instance in this particular case says you can sell this market, right, on a smaller time frame. Not necessarily that it needs to be a smaller time frame, but in terms of in terms of where it is, in terms of where it is and where it can go, I think we are just below the 50%. So in this trade, I'm just completely taking the risk as I'm seeing the market moving. I'm selling Canadian dollars, Swiss franc, with a stop loss. I'm gonna put my stop loss a little bit above the 78.6. Or let me just say, cover this area, which is going to be here. Then trade all the way down. Yeah. So I am looking to have a stop loss around $25 to gain something like, $60. 1:2 ratio, not too bad. So yeah, not too bad, but it's kind of okay, cool. Then AUDCHF, I've taken a trade here as a sell over the last couple of minutes. Now the reason why I took a sell, I was already late, and even if you are to take the trade, you are late as well. But I took a sell anyway. I'm looking to see this market going all the way down to this area. To be honest, what I'm seeing here, I'm looking to see this market going to these areas before we see some bounce in this market, pushing all the way up. Before we see some bounce, I'm looking to see markets pushing towards these levels of targets, or targets as levels, right? Just below these areas of structures. So yeah, these are good structures, and I'm looking to trade all the way down. Yeah, that's it for now, and I'm going to be looking at this market with you tomorrow. So probably you guys are going to be here seeing and witnessing what the market is doing, and we are going to be trading with caution throughout this week. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys on the other side of the withdrawals. Shalom.